going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. We are finally gonna be diving into something a little bit different. We're gonna play Donkey Kong Bananza. I have finally got my hands on a Switch 2, so this will be our first exclusive title for the Switch. I absolutely loved Super Mario Odyssey back when that came out. I bought the Super Mario Odyssey Switch bundle, which I can't believe is like almost 9 years ago at this point. Like, kind of nuts that it's been that long. But yeah, I am 100% looking forward to. I don't know what this is throwing me into. DK Artist. I don't want this. I want to go back. I want to play the game. DK Artist is not the game. Return to title. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I don't think it's gonna be exactly, obviously, like Odyssey. I think it's a bit different, but yeah, let's see what this game's got for us. Guy, what's going on? Arkin, how have you been? Good to see you. Reject golf, return to Monke. What's going on, Matt? All right, what have we here? Golden bananas. Tasty rumors have lured prospecting monkeys. Under the moonlit sky, far off the shores of DK Island, Ingot Isle. Alright, we got mining monkeys. You voted for this guy? See, this is why you vote. Ask and you shall receive. That's weird, they spelled monkeys wrong. Not sure what that's all about. Punch. Punch again. Third punch the charm. Oh yeah, there he is. There he is, big boy. DK. Yeah, chunky. A giant banana. Explore the mining tunnel. Also, you guys will have to let me know if everything is good with audio, visuals, all that sort of thing. I realized earlier I made a thumbnail and everything. I was like, ah, cool, I'm all set up. And then it hit me in the afternoon that I was like, I don't have scenes made up for this. So hopefully everything works fine, especially with vertical. Because that's kind of the thing that I have to set up the most differently. Okay. These, controller is definitely like very Banandium gem. Okay, so I guess that's what we're collecting. You're just immediately thrown into like, okay, your goal is to punch. Just punch everything. I'm collecting. I don't know why I'm collecting. Follow the markers. Banana mining site, soul level 1. Alright, you heard it here first. This is a soul level 1 run. Whoa! DK? I like how they have to clarify with the monkey face. Like, they put DK's face next to DK, so you know, if you've never met DK before. Oh, and they show us what a banana is, too? How kind of them. You look pleased as punch. You must have dug up one of those golden bananas. I did. Yes. Yes, indeed. Folks are finding gem-like bananas all over this mine. It's a yellow letter day. I bet there are more buried up ahead. I think you might be right, fellow monkey. Okay, so I can jump. I can punch. Seems pretty straightforward. Should I be jumping and punching? Grab that gold! Okay, you can punch the other monkeys. It doesn't really do much, but you can do it. They apparently all have commentary whenever you punch the things around them. Okay, so I'm a little bit... We've got this gold counter, but then we also have this little thing that looks kind of radioactive. Can't say I'm 100% certain. Feel like I don't want to go get chomped in there, or is this like a... Just jump over it and then punch the thing? Yeah. I'm collecting gold. I know not what for. Changed a lot from the old days, Steve? Yeah, I think I saw something a while ago that, like, the amount of different changes that DK has had. Oh, oh. He can climb? The boy can climb? I don't know what these coin things are, but I want them. See, I'm gonna run into the issue of I'm never gonna beat the game because I'm gonna just want to collect everything. Which, I mean, I guess means at some point I'll collect it, but very hard for me to just skip things. I see, and I must punch. I must acquire. I don't know, this might become the type of thing where it's like, oh, do we suddenly want to 100% it? You can't just snack on another monkey's banana like that. Nintendo. This is an E-rated game, is it not? Hey, not a way to go. Howdy, howdy. Oh, that's fine. There's plenty of bananas hiding in here. Ripe for mining. I don't quite understand mining bananas, but I think we're supposed to look past that. It smells like there's more treasure down below. Yeah, because if it smells like it, then clearly we should know. Okay, so B is a downward smash. Silent Cave, still soul level 1. No, that's because we've been collecting our gold, but we haven't spent it on anything. So that makes sense, we're still soul level 1. Maybe someone out there is like, what is this guy going on about with soul level 1? And if you're asking that, you clearly haven't played Dark Souls. Secret! Secret! Okay, so that's just like giant amounts of... They want me to just like destroy the world. It's like anything that is dirt, one must punch it. I can get behind that. I'm a simple man. See dirt, smash dirt. Hoping you didn't sideline your golf game for a bit? Oh no. What happened? Do you just keep hitting it? Seems like it. Is there any more ground to destroy? It keeps playing an animation, but I don't know that it's actually hand slap. Okay, so they can disappear if I slap it aground. Apparently I'm gonna be pressing that a lot. Snack me once, banana on you. Snack me twice, banana on me. You know, this could also apply to Mario Kart. Realistically speaking. Okay, so let's see what these are. So, so you slap your hands. Slap your hands. So that's a checkpoint. But you gotta punch the checkpoint, okay. And then there are platforms that we can raise. I still don't know what these things are, but we're collecting them. Hoping just tweaked a muscle. When I started playing softball and was exerting way too much effort for the amount of physical activity I've done in the past number of years, I had strained like my groin on both sides. Not fun. Just that like inner thigh kind of area. After a few days of rest though, we were back and good to go. Where did you come from? Well, you see, when a mommy Kong and a daddy Kong love each other very much. Okay, problem solved. We're going... No, we're going under. Punch our way under. Yes, there we go. No. See, I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff to collect, but I have yet to discover the purpose of collecting it other than just having more, which is, I suppose, like a very greed-centric way to go about life. Kind of feel similar, hoping good to go in a few days. Yeah, just gotta take it easy. Hoping for the best for you though, because yeah, definitely don't want to be sidelined. That is no fun. Okay, so we've got our first enemy. I was wondering how. Ow. I guess we do have. That makes sense. I mean, we have a health bar, so I gotta time up my punches. It seems. So the ground slap just does a little bit for collecting, but not like anything crazy. Amazing game, got it day one, Stevie. We just got the Switch 2 last week. It was one of those things like between my wife and I, we will both play it. And knowing that the price hike is coming later this year, it was kind of like, well, what are we waiting for? Like, we're gonna feel dumb waiting until after it's gone up 50 bucks to get it. So, was actually able to get it. Sam's Club had a thing where it was the $400. Doesn't sound like much of a deal. Or no, $500, right? But it was the get a game for $50 basically, right? Because I think they're normally going for $450. So it was $500. So DK Bananza was, yeah, this game was like 20-30 bucks cheaper. But also they had, it was like a $15 Sam's like cash or whatever back, and I was like, well, that's 15 bucks. Even having to pay the shipping, it saves a few bucks. But what's crazier is my credit card normally has like you can buy, if you buy it through this, you know, link or whatever to the website, like you can get cash back, but at like Best Buy and all those sorts of places where you can buy a Switch, video game hardware is excluded from the cashback deal, so it's like, ah, man, you can't get the 500 bucks. But if you purchase through Sam's Club, video game hardware is not excluded from it, so. I played Breath of the Wild. I have the Switch 1. I played Breath of the Wild on the Switch. I have not played Tears of the Kingdom. However. Alright, we should probably talk to this monkey. Big pile of golden bananas just up yonder. Feast your eyes and feed your stomach. I was thinking about, and I want to know, we have other games and stuff to get through. But one thing that I've been wondering is about playing through all or at least most of the Zelda games. But I know that that's obviously a large undertaking, and the Zelda games it can be quite different. Some of them are probably a pain to play for stream because there are some like DS games and things of that nature. The twist at the end of this game is like we're allergic to bananas. We've actually ruined. This is the lifeblood of the land. Okay, I don't think I need to keep as much as this as there is. I don't think I need to keep. Don't think I need to keep collecting all that gold. There's like too much. So yeah, I thought about doing more Zelda stuff. That was kind of the incentive behind putting the original Legend of Zelda on the poll. You're stealing the banana. So you're telling me I should have destroyed the other bananas first? Or yeah, I'm gonna slip off of it. Getting sucked away. I'm gonna have to come back here later, I would imagine, because there were definitely a bunch of bananas still to collect. Breath of the Wild was your first Zelda game. My first Zelda game was probably Oracle of Seasons. I actually think I got Oracle of Seasons and Ages at the same time. And then A Link to the Past. So I had the Game Boy, so it was the Game Boy Color one, and then the Link to the Past Game Boy Advance. And then I played Phantom Hourglass, and then I played like Ocarina of Time a little bit in like early high school. But it was one of those things, I never beat a Zelda game. Did I not? I don't think I beat a Zelda game until Breath of the Wild. Because I played Breath of the Wild and I beat that. And then that kind of set me on a, well, I want to go back and beat some of these other ones. So I went back and I beat Link to the Past. We played the remake of Link's Awakening. We just played through Ocarina of Time the end of last year for the, actually fully played through it. So there's still a bunch of Zelda games that I haven't beaten. The only Zelda game that I played as an adult and started on stream and didn't beat was the original Legend of Zelda. I think we got to the 6th dungeon, and the 6th dungeon wrecked me. And disappointingly, one of the few games that I've rage quit and I didn't go back to it. You know, this tunneling, it's like we're playing, what's the dwarf mining game? Deep Rock Galactic. Kind of reminds me of that, you know, in a way. Feels kind of weird, just like seeing. It's like you're clipping the map to see, which it actually kind of feels intentional. Okay, I'm not strong enough is an indicator for me. Sublayer 10. So that's what SL stands for. So sublayer 1, which means we were all the way up. We're just gonna keep diving down to the middle of the planet, I guess. Hey, enjoy your lurk, Carl. Good to see you, sir. Wonder what fell. Huh? DK, they don't have the picture next to DK's name. How am I supposed to know they're talking about me? You're okay, what a relief. Did you lose your britches when the mine collapsed? Looks like the entire Ingot Isle mine was pushed underground somehow. The others are already surveying the damage down there. Oh, and something else fell down after us. Sure hope everyone's okay. I sure hope everyone's DK. So am I just supposed to jump down there? I feel like... Well, there's only one way to find out. That doesn't hurt. There's no fall damage, or that's just a scripted fall? Instructions unclear. And slap! Ugh. Carrots. Okay, so you can grab rocks. No, I want to grab... Apparently, we've got vegetables and such. Alright, snap at that. And then... Oh, so I can do like an aerial clap to collect everything. So right now I just know what the bananas are for. I feel like this gold that we're collecting has to be for purchasing something. Okay, so they basically have this set up as a... They have little indicators just every so often. Collected the things. Alright, there's a lot of pop-up stuff as far as like... Ooh, okay. Some old school DK barrel action. So it's kind of like they have these indicators to keep digging, so like I wanna follow them, but it doesn't seem like they always necessarily lead to something. Alright, we'll check this one out first. God, that area's been all thorned up. I saw it happen. That flying dirt pile lit up with the flash. That's when thorns started growing all over. What was that thing? I'm not entirely certain what that was about. 1 coin for the road. Here we go. Might tear off. Okay, tear off ground. So that's how you deal with the thorns, I guess. Basically cut through the thorns. Okay. Is there anything else back here? Yo, PGA, you're disappointed? It's okay to be disappointed in these Smiths. You get used to it. At least I have. Don't worry, PGA's not gone and forgotten. Play some other things sometimes. Alright, what do you got, Monkey Man? Hey DK, glad you survived. Did you use the barrel cannon to get up here? Yes, I did. Wish I could blast myself up to check on the folks in town, but this barrel ain't working. This weird hard metal flowed out of that gizmo and sealed everything up tight. Well, you know, I do like hard metal. We have no idea what to do about it. Well, I guess that's the mystery to solve, is it? Is it not? Wonder what this thing is. That other thing that fell down after us. Hey, DK. You got here at the right time. Got a favor to ask. Saw something fall down here with us, right? We made a crater when it landed. Can you check it out for us? Sure thing. That's what I'm here for. That and just smacking the living crap out of things. It's kind of all we got going on right now. Slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. Ugh, pile driver. What's the red stuff do? Just makes a sound when you hit it. Okay, got it. Basically, it does nothing. Although normally you don't call it hard metal, it's heavy. Ooh. Do do do. Oh, so he's voiced. Monkey! Follow the talking rock. Okay. Yeah, sure. I suppose I will. No, I'm just trying to slap at them. I mean, I suppose that works. Just trying to take the giant rock and fling it back. Are there motion controls? Because here I am swinging the controller around. I was thinking about, not that I'm going to spend the money on it because I already have 2K25, but I was thinking about like how bad would my swing be using these Joy-Cons. Let's go on, look at you. Wow, musical DK. I was not expecting a musical component to this game. Can't wait to get copyright stricken for that, but you know. I said maybe DK's gonna be the one that saves me. So this rock is like the equivalent of Cappy or what? The Odd Rock. Can I use the power of the Odd Rock's voice? Make music to find your way. He's a guide? I don't want to be literally backseated. Literally backseated. They put a rock on my back to tell me where to go. I refuse. I'm not hitting the button unless I can't figure it out on my own. Standing up to the man. That ain't no normal rock. I can see that much. It's an odd rock. Hey, Oh, it's gonna tell me I have to break the seal with the music. Okay. Voidco. Man, some crazy metal to just all disappear like that. Okay. It said check on the other miners, but I guess this is how I do that. Whoa! And no way! Nice work, thanks! Saw it all the way from here. I can't believe you destroyed that thing. I have a lot to say. Up ahead you'll find the heart of Ingot Isle. Baboon. I mean, you had the opportunity to stay monkey themed and go Baboon Town, but you know, I guess that's not quite in the DK sphere. Be careful, okay? There's some weird critters poking around. Yeah, I have an odd rock on my back already. Sounds scary. Music would make me feel better. You confused or lose your way, try singing a little ditty. I definitely read that as singing a little dirty, and I was like, I don't... This is a children's game. Actually, this is a tuning fork. So, what if I sing at the tuning fork? No? Baboon Town entrance. Well... There are certainly random things. Random things to be found. Mostly just collecting random stuff at this point. And Red balloon. Float back after falling without taking damage. Okay, 98 to go. And then we can sing 99 red balloons. As is... Wow! What was definitely intended. Oh! Okay, so it's just a big chunk of the gold. Am I just supposed to... Or I probably was just supposed to climb the wall. That would make more sense. I don't know, we're in full collect mode right now. But I suppose... I wonder what sort of like speedrun strats there are just purely from climbing through extra stuff. Like you can just smash your way through so many things. Create your own path in some places, I'm sure. "3D DK speedruns look exhausting." I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. You know, Matt, I've been doing that thing again where I'm like, you know, where I feel like I would wanna speedrun, and then I remember that I don't know what I would speedrun. And like, I'm definitely not going to get in the business of just like trying to force myself into something, because that is the last thing that you want to do. Yeah, my mind has drifted there. I think it's always like, what is the next thing that is going to be the most interesting to me? It's like, I need to get above the guy. And I'm sure some of that is a little bit of burnout with the golf. Like, I enjoy it, but it's also just not the thing that I want to play every day these days, which is completely fine. Like, it... such is how it's going to be. I think a lot of it is just trying to find, I don't know, relax on the rigidity of stream schedule and stuff. So I feel like I've been forcing myself to be like, we're doing this on these days, and this is just what it is no matter what. I think part of that is also just finding the other things to enjoy and like, what can we do? But Boomtown's been burglarized. Have you noticed? Every single banana we dug up has vanished. Yeah, we'll help you get your bananas. Rumors going around about something strange at the top of the banana mine. That little head will take you there. Alright, I mean, I guess that's... Okay, they're just freaking out because they're out of bananas. Teriyuki. Alright, well, we'll follow this. We can always go back. So I think that's been the hard thing. Is like I haven't had anything since we've started playing golf where I've like played another game and have gotten fully immersed in it, where I just want to do like crazy amounts more with it. But I also think there's a bit of like, I need to worry a little bit less about the like how well something's going to do on stream, and just play stuff and enjoy stuff, and if people don't want to watch, they don't want to watch. Shortcut? Okay, nice. I have not played the new James Bond game, so that came out while I was on paternity leave. I've heard really good things about it, but is it more of like a stealth game? See the summit? There's a weird steak with mean looking face up there. It's that banana bandit. Flying dirt pile, put it there, I saw it. Heading up there, be careful. Key to streaming, have fun and be yourself. Definitely is. I think for me, part of it is that I've streamed for so long at this point that just over time I have put a lot of other factors into it. That face. Bad monkey. Okay. Defeat the rock monster. What if I sing it a song? Nope. Let's see here. Well, that was a bit lackluster. Alright. Easy does it. Clock game was fun, but the hand-to-hand combat system sucks. I mean, it's hard to have like a perfect game. But yeah, no, being yourself and having fun is definitely a big piece of it. I think the hard part is like over time, the more success that you have, I think it's always hard to go and play something that is not as does not have as much interest from your community. Like, I know that this game is not, this was the game that was voted in. I know that if I play anything that is not golf, yeah, viewership and stuff is going to tank a bit. It's always been a bit of a hard thing. Did I die? Or is that just the intro? That like tutorial complete, I think. Must be, right? Because it did say, let's jump. Like 99% certain I was supposed to jump into the hole. Okay. Into the pit! So pretty. Lagoon Layer. Terrain strength, 2 stars. Sublayer 100. So we've gone from sublayer 1 to 10 to 100. So if my math serves me right, we'll be on sublayer 1000 next. Ape Cape. Banana, banana, banana. Outsiders aren't welcome here. These lagoons are just for us scrappy salvagers and no one else. If you're entering without permission, turn back. Yeah, about that. I'm not necessarily one for listening to the rules. Ow. Okay. I need a break. I just need to destroy the thing. Now, does gold give me money? I'm also seeing that there are new symbols appearing. I don't know how to heal. Kinda yet to see anything health related in this. Oh, I missed it. No, stop missing. There we go. Just gotta throw stuff. Okay, I guess we gotta figure out what's going on with that. Okay, so this is like a new material that I can't... Oh no, I can. Okay, I got a fossil, so that's... Not what I was anticipating. Thought I could climb walls. Where am I? Making things happen. Okay, so gold does not heal us. You the one who hollered as he was falling down just now? We don't take kindly to outsiders. You best get out on your way. Yeah. Ales live here underground? I understand them, but they are very friendly. They don't take kindly to outsiders. Well, I don't take kindly to you! Am I okay? No, not really. If I go in the bubble, does that heal me? No. I don't understand the water bubbles quite yet. Some water bubbles, I guess, have some gold. Something was making noise, but I don't know if that's like an indicator to anything or if it's like my health freaking out. Okay, so the like apples or whatever pop out. That's our healing. I got it. Check a point, a reservoir, banku. Yeah, there's also just something to be said when you talk about like the having fun side of things. There's also just something to be said about having, even if what you do has less people watch, if people are more engaged in talking, then the enjoyment level goes back up, right? Like, oh, that is very explosive. Yeah, so that's one thing that does happen with golf is like it is more, has more of a draw viewership wise, but it also with competitive rounds can be a bit quieter, and so that can feel a little bit lonely, even if it is. It depends on what you measure success by. Keep it together, bud. These intruders are scary, but we're scrappy salvagers. Can't just cast this problem aside. We could. Hoary bozos are roughing up our precious reservoir. Gotta pool our resources. Run them out of here. Time to unleash our secret weapon. Those creeps are sure to split once we throw a few boom bombs at them. They have bombs? They throw bombs? Should listen in. See that glowing clay over there? That crackly stuff? Rip some out, and you'll have your hands on a boom bomb. Even solid concrete. Same and throw. Okay, so I should be able to then, if I wanted to, take this back to the beginning. Right? Okay, maps have hidden items. A teleport. No, but back towards the beginning there were some things that we could blow up, so I guess we gotta take some of this stuff back and do some exploding. But I presumably can't carry this. I can. I have smashed 1,000 square meters, or cubic meters, 10,000 cubic meters. I smashed a lot already. I just want to take some of this stuff and. Ooh, hold on. What are you? Whoa. Anomalous Paris. So maybe I just have to climb up the wall with it. I'm trying to like take it through, but I actually think if we're able to just climb with this stuff, I mean, I'm not so sure about the physics, but I'm not going to question it too much. Now, can I destroy both of these things with one? I believe so. Like, is it worth it? Well, we're gonna find out. Because I'm a curious guy. I think that's a little bit disappointing. I want like some sort of dash roll. Need something to go faster. Yeah, it feels like jumping while climbing is actually quite a bit slower. Okay, so just because we're blowing up those stones doesn't mean that these concrete blocks give us anything. I guess you have to see something in the concrete block. Is this a secret path to something? I know there was like a slappy guy over there. Slappy boy, hey, pretty boy. Hey. Nope. Up here. Smack into. I don't know what we need all this ammonite for. I was just gonna tell you about. Okay, so it's more or less a way to help you to find the 100%. So what was that when I pressed Y? Collection. Okay, so it's the gems, fossils, smashing stats. Okay, so I got 10,000 meters cubed to 50,000, 100,000. All right, lots of stats for no particular reason. Also, I pinned it, so shouldn't that mean something here? There it was, but okay, guess that's now unpinned. All right, that's fine. We don't need to punch our way back. All right. It seems like a good little checkpoint here. So we're gonna go start blowing up some concrete. Our goal is to find bananas. Seems pretty straightforward. So we'll keep moving our way along here. Give me like 3 minutes. We'll clear the pre-rolls. We'll take a quick stretch break, and we'll hop back into things. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I'll see you in a few minutes.
It's raining.
Ads. Alright, we're back. You had that perfectly timed up, John. You had that perfectly timed up, man. Just showing up right at the point where we step away. Right at the point where we step away. Hope you're doing well, though. Good to see you, good to see you. Alright. Let's pick up where we left off. Find bananas. It said find bananas, and then it said about the break time, and I got really quite confused because they were overlapping. Also, I'm gonna fix something real quick with the vertical stream because there's technically extra content that is suddenly being displayed in this section. So I'm gonna just make that stuff a little bit bigger in case people want to see that. Alright, we got Special Rock. There's also Special Rock up there, so maybe we can just take stuff off of it. See, I keep trying to jump up into it, and that's not gonna work, so we're gonna have to just absolutely decimate that creature. Was that overkill? I would wager yes. I like how these are just like infinite rocks. Like, yes, we have these squares. They just peel off forever. Otherwise, we have these circles. One time use spherical ones, but the all-powerful square, like Minecraft, or honestly even more so like what did I just do? Battle Challenge 1. Crocoid. ×3. Okay. So we just throw a bunch of these. I suppose then you can also just punch them. Okay. So you have some of these like challenge things to acquire them. Got it. Really addicted to just smashing stuff in this game, John? Yeah. Right at the beginning of the game, I was like, I don't know what my objective is, but I see more gold, and I am going to just keep on trying to collect it. I was like, I don't know. I still honestly don't know what I'm collecting these things for. But I'm acquiring money. I'm acquiring fossils. I don't know. Right now it's just kind of ticking the the general checkbox of collectathon. Do I know what my collectathon goals are? Not really, but what do we got here? An outsider? I'm busy thinking, and what I'm thinking about is my business. It ain't your business, so scram. Now, if you're gonna be nosy, this stake thing stopped the water from flowing farther down. Lower levels are gonna run dry real soon if I don't do something. Is there anything else to be done in here? Well, I suppose claiming this banana would be a good one. A skill point. I was not expecting a skill tree in this game. Health. Get 2 points for that. Using a held chunk to do a double jump by pressing A, then A again will fire the chunk below you and impact the ground. Increase your hand slaps. Nice number of apple juice. Turf surfing. Chunks of terrain you ride on. At a slower rate. Enhance your turf surfing. I have not learned that yet, I don't think. Oh, when you hand slap, there's like a sonar thing? Okay, I didn't even realize that. Clear away stray chunks of terrain by holding R for releasing. Ooh, a spin jump? Kinda want that. Okay. And the increased power is gonna be good too. So obviously we know the bananas are ultimately the goal, and they're also giving us things to do with the bananas. We got this whole skill tree system, so definitely want to keep getting bananas. I still don't really know. I'm sure there's something that we're gonna turn in these fossils for. I guess it's in the concrete, right? So we have to use the explodey stuff. Aye. So is that really all it is? Is just like defeat one of those and then we can unlock these? I guess it is. Pretty straightforward. Oh. Got some more stuff back here. It was just money. Yeah, it's kind of one of those, that's great and all, but what am I gonna do with it all? Alright, well let's just move this forward. But yeah, there's definitely, is it ASMR, I guess? Not from the sound, but I mean, it's kind of the same concept of like, you know, when people watch those like extreme cleaning videos, and I guess kind of what Power Wash Simulator and stuff hits at, right? Like there is satisfaction in the destruction of the environment and clearing things out. There's technically, there's more around here. So, like, I can just keep going down, but what if I take a little bit of this and we go exploring a little bit? Okay, so that's where we just were. Kind of feels like there might be something there because of that wall. Okay, we got rhinoceros. Definitely want to check that out. Can I explode this, or is this? No, this is a make music. That like 3 bananas are available from this? Lagoon Layer Challenge Course 1, hanging on roof road. It does say about 3 bananas. Okay, so we have these like subworlds and stuff that we go into. I guess there's supposed to be some challenge element to it. one down. I mean, I want to get as many of these as possible, because then we can skill tree it up. I don't know if those balloons are effectively supposed to be like lives. So there must be a reason to go through those gaps, right? This is the way back out, which implies to me that I probably need to go this direction and go through the gaps. What? Why did it pop? I'm confused. Or not even why did it pop? Why did it... Oh, because where I went, there's literally not... I didn't realize that it was like that. So we need a specific one to go through over there? Can I punch the wall? Kind of, but it takes too long. Or maybe I guess this is like almost a slow brute force kind of thing. Just keep doing it over and over again until you can get around it. Okay. Now I understand. Now I understand. Yeah, I think that wall that was just kind of out in the mainland, I think there must be something behind that, so we'll have to go and check that out next. What's going on, Nari? Looks neat. A nice little collectathon it has been thus far. One of those, I don't know exactly why I'm collecting the things that I am, but we do be collecting stuff. And smashing rocks is as advertised. 9 of 61. Okay, let's... Can I sit on the rhino? No. Okay, so there's something to do there. But... if I recall correctly... So it looked like there was a bunch of stuff. I don't really know why... Oh, okay. There's a banana. That's not what I was looking for, but we're on a roll. Still a little in shock that there's a skill tree. Okay, so there was a spot, if I recall correctly, as we were running up around here. Under this. Say, bananas seem to be behind those dark gray walls. I got a good sniffer going right now. All right, 2 skill points. Bigger punches. Charge slap, spin jump. I think I want to do spin jump. Big punches will come, but being able to do that and wreak havoc on enemies, I think will be quite useful. Yeah, what up, Fly Guy? We're doing well, man. We just out here collectathoning, becoming Monke. Having a nice chill time, you know. Hope you're doing well. There we go. Slap, slap, slap. Slap, slap, slap. Okay. Maybe I can't do this right now? Rhino, tell me what to do! Remake, remaster. No, this is from the Nintendo Switch 2 launch, I guess? I think these silver things, we must not be able to do them yet. So yeah, this came out last year. Wife and I just picked up a Switch 2 last week, so. Oh, hold on. What this? Oh, great. We're gonna have to re-trigger that because definitely did not go fast. 3%. Do I have to like destroy the whole block? Okay, so I've destroyed the whole block. That gives me a banana, but that does not answer my question about what the other thing is. Okay. But yeah, so this is, I think there was a lot of talk about it being something similar to Super Mario Odyssey. I guess it is in the sense, oh, there's the one that I was looking for. It is in the sense of like, it's a modern Nintendo 3D collectathon. You know, instead of moons, we are collecting bananas. There are other things to collect. Definitely doesn't seem like mechanically it's gonna have the same like kind of movement and stuff. Like the hat throws and all that were really, really fun. But honestly, having the destructive environment and all that is a neat thing to mess with. Health. Okay. We've got a checkpoint. Technically, they want us to dive down deeper, but we're kind of just managing to explore. Why are there so many of these things, and why are they after me? This guy wants to tell me about a banana? Banana hidden in this cave got buried in a landslide. Find the banana under all that rock ain't exactly appealing. He said appealing. Yeah, so it seems like in the beginning parts, there were probably a bunch of stuff that I ended up skipping out on. Because like the way that we're on a roll with collecting bananas at the moment leads me to believe that in the beginning of this game there were Many a banana to be had. And I did not. Did not acquire them. Mostly because we just followed the main markers and didn't go off the path, and now that we're going off the path, we're finding quite a bit of stuff. Have a lot of DK games? Feel like the last one you played was on Nintendo 64. So there's DK64, and then I know that there were the Donkey Kong Country games, which I think there were 3 of those. I want to say they were like Super Nintendo games. Donkey Kong is definitely not something that gets a ton of. Yeah, he features in like Smash and stuff, but not really one to get his own game. Sublayer 101. Okay, so that just takes us back up. We'll cut down. So we could have taken a big dive, basically, is what it seems like. Seems like it was like a big dive to get down to the next level. See, I don't know what these are for. That's the only thing. Like, they have some of this stuff. Whatever it is, we're on a banana roll right now. We should be getting pretty close to being able to get another skill point. Yeah, because you can't sprint. I can't double jump. I don't have it. Oh, boy, that was close. What? No, give it. I missed. I don't want the answer to this question. I'm just thinking out loud. How many bananas are in this game? Actually, it might tell me in collection. So there's 38 in the good layer. Oh, we didn't actually miss anything in the beginning. We're saying 11 out of 38. Okay, I get it. So there's 24 there. It says out of 38, but I'm seeing 40. I'm not entirely certain how that works. A lot? You haven't played this game? What's going on, Luis? How are you doing, sir? Good to see you as always. What sort of stuff have you been playing lately? I feel like whatever you say will ring a bell, but can't remember off the top of my head. Gotta be careful. I'm like trying to take these big jumps, but really can't be affording that. Path of Exile 1, a little bit of Destiny 2 with the last update. Do you think that all of the noise that's been made within the Destiny community will cause them to make a Destiny 3? I know there's been a lot of stuff with layoffs and things, and I think the only reason why I was seeing so much Destiny 2 stuff is because of like 1, maybe 2 people on my timeline, one of which voice acted in like the last. The last update or expansion or whatever. You the one who smashed that weird steak thingy up above? Not bad, not bad at all. We owe you one. Yeah, if you know Lobos, which I would imagine you do, his brother Lobro is the voice actor for Loki in the latest Destiny 2. Drew the banana I reeled in with my own pole, but if all bananas have been stolen, worse yet, this fishing just about dried up altogether. Chat with my fellow villagers, they can tell you what's what around here. All the bigger devs were already on Marathon, though. Yeah. I just know that there was a real big uproar with it when all that stuff was going down, and basically the confirmed cancellation of, like, or like the confirmed end of Destiny 2, you know, I guess new stuff. It's a big mess. I only played a little bit of Destiny 1. How was Destiny 2? I guess give me like a high-level overview of what the Destiny games even are. I feel like from the little bit I remember now, this was literally like a decade ago. Something more like looter shooter. But I am not 100% certain, to be honest. So working on the next expansion up until the announcement. Customers, that was the final update? That sucks. Because I guess there were also like raids and things, so not fully like looter shooter. Power fantasy abilities and ultimates and builds and all that. I know it definitely had like a community for it, as do most games, but alright, 2 skill points. Yeah, let's up the punch power. Let's get a little bit stronger there. But I know that was going strong, especially with what it went free to play at one point. Was it that the expansions all cost money, but the main game was free to play? Because obviously that lowers the barrier to entry quite substantially. Right around the corner from the guy I need to talk to. Water storage tank here in the village. Opening that tank would solve our water shortage real quickly. There's a problem. Concrete pillars like this one are holding plugs in place to keep the water from flowing out of the tank. Blame those weird guys. Maybe you saw them on your way to the village. I did. For the concrete pillars. Alright. Easy enough. I didn't like it anyway. Got an interesting clothes? Dress yourself in the under. Ooh. Okay, so fossils are for clothing. We have 13. Increase the chance of a treasure chest. Treasure chest will appear as you destroy terrain by 10%. Swimming speed by 15. Okay, so you can change your color. But also, I'm buying a tie. Ooh, you can upgrade your tie. Oh, this was a different... Okay, I didn't realize. Guess we're going swim trunks. I could go green. So I have to then change my outfit in order to have those perks? That would make sense. Naked. All natural. Oh yeah. Boom. Looking good. Fancy Monke. Free-to-play portion was pretty small after they removed the original first 2 years of content. Oh. Like, they just straight up removed it from the game. Like, basically rewrote the... I guess not rewrote canon, but... ultimately just changed how the game works. At its, most fundamental level, I guess is what you would call it. What's going on, Iron King? How are we doing today? What hides behind these eyes? Fossil. Well, as we've learned, we can indeed purchase things with it, so... Collecting fossils is muy importante. I don't know how we're gonna get over there. Just straight up removed from the game. It's kind of crazy to me. That'd be like if Final Fantasy XIV got rid of the main, like, instead of doing all the stuff to, like, fast forward your way through it, they just got rid of it entirely. Like, well, can't play it. So temporary heart for that, I suppose. This is a fun game. I've been enjoying it thus far. Okay, that is not at all where I thought I was going. Okay, spin jump. Spin jump does not work. Man, and here this whole time I got the spin jump thinking I would use it for defeating enemies such as this. No, these enemies are gonna throw bombs at me with great success. What if I just run past them instead? That's always a solution. Avoid your problems. Big kaboom. The monuments of text. Well, if they're a monument, though, then I must heed tribute to them, right? I must. So let me read through, catch up. So seasonal story and seasonal content that comes out during the year's expansion got removed on the next expansion's release. Content on the expansions would get removed, making it hard to follow the story, hard to get older gear, and on the back end, just wasted developer resources. Keep adding more content to replace what was just removed. That's crazy. Claimed the original campaign was stolen from him, settled in court because they didn't have a working build for the old game anymore. The court wasn't accepting videos of YouTubers room. All the updates at the expansion's release, but not the main story that released with the expansion on release. Okay, so it was a lot more of a mess than I thought. Those concrete pillars and a tank plug to boot. You're really something, ain't you? A couple other plugs need to unplug it if you're up for it. How's the story? I mean, it's... I don't know. To me, these aren't so much the types of games that, like, story is is a big thing or is even really a I mean, of course there is a story to it, but for me at least, it's about just like repeatable fun mechanics, collecting things. Basically, you're like at this mine and something so far has come down and is stealing bananas. And so now we're going and we have certain things that we need to destroy and we're helping them with freeing the water. If you want to bust them up, you'll have to take the Urenguhang Highway. I do appreciate the monkey puns. I still think Baboon Town should have been Baboon Town, but maybe that's the pun in and of itself. Upper sublayer, just head up yonder, get back, dive down. Okay, so we gotta go, we go back up a sublayer. Oh, I gotta... I gotta snag that so that I can blow those up. I mean, realistically, I could probably climb around that anyway. Is there anything over there? I mean, why would they put this over here if there wasn't, you know? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? We got a fossil. It was worth it. Shortcut? Never been confirmed that the Foundation code was helped by the Activision support studios they had. After leaving that contract, they had to rebuild stuff because of that, but officially it's because the game was too big. The only way I could buy the game is too big is if you had to load the entire game into memory at all times. Which would not be the case. And I've seen plenty of games with ridiculous amounts of like download size. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. There's some deeper story there that at some point Snipe? At some point a dev or ex-dev will confirm what really happened. You know, there'll be some what really happened with Destiny 2. It'll be largely because they got fired and the game's not being made anymore. Keep it legacy offline or something. Keep what you want to download. Yeah, that's true. That's like if they... It's like if you treat everything as individual games. But I suppose that would be kind of a funky thing, right? Because you'd be almost treating it like each expansion is its own checkpoint. I guess if they were deleting stuff, that kind of is how it is. Alright, I'm getting a call from the wife. Uh-oh. Alright. Well, we're having the fun of, our daughter is hitting, I think, the 4-month sleep regression, but also is... what my son took like 6 months to do, she's already rolling back to front. She's got 2 teeth. We're not even 4 months old. Really, everything's really hitting at once, and it's really inconvenient. Any fellow parents out there will understand what I'm talking about. Second playthrough goes better, you think? I mean, certainly in some... in some things, the second playthrough is going better. I mean, I guess if you want to look at it in the sense that, you know, things are happening faster in the second playthrough, you know, is that just due to experience? I'll destroy this concrete. Make it a little bit easier to get through. Go blow that up over there. I kind of need to destroy that guy. Don't need him eating stuff out like a roguelike. Yeah, something like that. Oh, come on now. No. See, I was trying to do something about him in the first place. Apparently, we're gonna just throw it on diagonals and completely miss. Fantastic. Speaking of roguelikes, I still have not played Hades 2 since that game went into full release. This is so bad. You know what? I guess I can do that. Yes, I can do that. Okay, now the question is getting over there, which I think I can actually just go straight at it, because we're a monkey and I can climb walls. You haven't either? You've only played the first one. Yeah, I played a bit of the first one. I really am disappointed that I, like, was not on that when it came out. I feel like I could have really played it a lot and had a good time with it when it was the hot thing. But we played it well after the fact. Do you just get the gold from there? Got it. Next August, so kind of enjoying your time with games while you can. Be going into debt for forensic chemistry. I feel like you had mentioned something a while back about changing to something forensic. That, or I'm just gaslighting myself into believing we've had part of this conversation before. I know that we didn't talk about where you were going, which obviously not always having semi-doxing conversations, but okay, so you can't climb up that stuff, so I have to go back and destroy the rest of that. don't understand what the deal is with these little octopi, but they are quite annoying. Get out of here. Criminal Justice Associates, we're looking into more options. Considering police work, but Police Academy's not for you. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I think that the forensics work pretty cool. Definitely a very interesting thing to go to. I think computer forensics and stuff too, which I know is not the same, but I think the computer forensics stuff can be pretty cool as well. Just breaking into that. There is less hiding back there than I thought. A banana! So there's that pipe system, which I don't think we can get to, so I think we just go down here. That cannon would take us back up. Nothing that fits sleep sack wise. The one that we had her in before, that was like bigger and white. I think it had like 3 things where it's like arms at the side, arms up here, and arms out. You can just fold it underneath her. You don't have to have ones where it like doesn't have the crossover. You just do the folds under the arms. Okay, so we can get more powerful punching. I already have the spin jump. Better collecting. Double jump. Get health. Is this like you learn adjacent things? Crime lab environment, but also be looking into being in the field. Depends on what options you have. Yeah, I mean, it's probably about what's available to you, like where you live, you know, how much you want to move, and just overall job availability. But yeah, being in like a city metro area, or even in the city, being around a major city like that, you probably have a fair amount of opportunities. Stand on your head? Doing headstands now? It's like doing a trick shot. And skim over bodies of water. I'm gonna just hold on to stuff for now. Okay, so there is a way to roll. 4 months is the worst. Well, they're only 4 months once, which is good. The water flowing from above, the water level's going up, but it's still a bit shallow down here. Yeah, we got a few more of these to destroy. Alright. So if I do this, then I can skate around. Still don't know what these guys are for. One of the few games you've ever beaten? Okay, Stevie. First off, hello. Second off, we gotta have a little bit of a conversation about that. Do I rip off the pillar and... Oops. Okay, it is its own detriment. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Stevie. But yeah, we gotta have a little bit of conversation here about what in the world is not beaten games. A little bit not okay in my book. But that's mostly because I've only quit a few games in my life. I'm trying to get a far throw on this. I think the only games that I've played and have not beaten: original Legend of Zelda, Borderlands 1. Oh, I can aim it. Well, that's quite useful. I'm trying to free aim this thing. No, it's not working. Not working at all. Are there any other games? Do you guys remember any other? Those are the ones I know that I think those are both. I think I played both of those on stream. Are there any other games that we played on stream that I didn't beat? I know that I've rage quit out of the Dark Souls 2 playthrough, but that doesn't count because I've beaten Dark Souls 2 prior to that. That was like the third playthrough. Freaking twin cats. I am stubborn. Yeah. That's probably the proper word to be using. I'm a very stubborn individual. Just probably been one of those things that's beneficial to my job, you know, like if I say I'm gonna work on something, I'm gonna drive it to completion even if it's the death of me. Is he asleep? Most of your friends don't finish games? Well, we were just talking about it last night. My wife has like 4 games on the Switch alone that she hasn't beaten. Maybe 5. And she was saying about wanting to play this. I'm like, you have to beat some of the other games that you started before you start playing this. Kong Elder. Indeed, you are hearing the words of the mighty Kong that sits before you. And presiding elder of this quiet fishing village. Was once the best junk and scrap salvager in the whole underground. I watch over the others and I keep them grooving as an aspiring DJ. Isn't like Shaq a DJ? I've been watching you two tear it up all over this underground lair. Smash hit after smash hit. Remind me of myself back in my primate prime. Tell me, what do you seek? Bananas, surface, both. Ambitious duo. To make wishes come true down here, you'll need overwhelming power. You're the little rock creature. You can sing, can't you? The young Kong, you can smash through just about anything. With a strong voice and strong body, you two might be able to perform my Bananza. Wait, this is the overall purpose of the game, is to perform Kong Elder's Bananza? Learning a Bananza requires just one thing, an ancient record. See the ancient record over there? Bring it here and place it on the eternitable by my feet. I'm a big fan of the puns. We have expanded beyond just monkey puns. Now we have the eternitable. Our ancient record is kept up ahead. Please honor our rules. Rule 1. You may remove the record only for Bonanza ceremonies. The ancient record is extremely heavy. Do not attempt to lift it without a team of 2 or more monkeys. Due to their brawn, Kongs may ignore Rule 2. Okay, well, we are a Kong of the donkey variety. It's a trap! It's a trap! Okay, this be the real one. This be the real one. Kind of play games that can't be beaten though, like golf or battle royales. Well, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. You cannot beat those games, so those obviously get a pass. But if it has, you know, if it's a story game or something that can be completed, right? I'm not saying you have to 100% it, but if it has end credits, yeah, I'm a stubborn guy. We gonna be. I gotta get. Okay. Reset. Gotta bring this over so I can get a fossil. Finishing Path of Exile Warframe is continuous. At some point, when Path of Exile 2 goes free to play, I was thinking about maybe getting into it. I played like a little bit of Act 1 of PoE. I don't know. That could be something we could destroy our channel with, you know? Just get really into PoE 2. So I need to beat Red Dead 2? No, they're not finished? I hate to hear them all? It probably would pay me a bit, Stevie. Yeah, it probably would. Okay, give me like 3 minutes. We're gonna clear the pre-rolls out. We'll take a quick little break, and then we will keep on rolling with DK Bananza. We've got the Eterna table. We've got the ancient record to play. And then we'll keep it going from there. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. BRB.
It's raining.
Ads. back. Let's refresh the capture card. I don't want to get too much audio desync going. Alright. The thought has occurred to me. Yeah, there's been a lot of Steve here tonight. We had Steve, IDK, Stevie subs. Yeah, there's a lot of Steve energy here tonight. What's going on, Stash? Other DK designs look better. I don't think I necessarily disagree, but I also don't know off the top of my head because I don't have enough familiarity with DK across the history of his designs to really know all the nuance. But I remember when the trailer and stuff for this came out. Seeing some commentary around it. Combine your power and show us what you've got! Such a Nintendo thing. Bonanza! Oh. What? Alright. Wasn't expecting that.
Am I? I'm free.
What's her name?
What's
I've completely blanked on it. I only knew who she was, honestly, because of Super Mario Odyssey.
Hey, I can't sing. I'm not ready to. The crowd is so big. I won't do it. I can't do it.
The name is like on the tip of my tongue, but it's not coming. Pauline, right? I was waiting for it to go into,
Here goes nothing.
I don't know, some sort of like dubstep bass drop. Kong Bananza! I've transformed? I kind of look like something from, like Neo. I feel like I've seen this creature. The Elder coming at you live! Live with the boy T-Pain. Voice is impressive. Slam and jam with the Kong Bananza. Strong punch. Huh. Raw primate power. You can even smash through concrete. Bonanergy. What's the Power Thirst. A challenge card collected? Is that like a new what's it called? That's like an achievement for. Okay, thanks, Xbox app. I really don't care about the Doom Dark Ages DLC because I don't have the game. I only played the first Doom. I actually think I have the second Doom. I think it was free at some point and I claimed it, but I have never played it. But yeah, I think the Dark Ages DLC just dropped today, but I feel like I heard that the Doom Dark Ages wasn't that great. You did it. Thanks to you, I'm me again. I don't know how to thank you.
Hey,
You came from the surface too, right? Do you want to find a way home together? Came here from the surface. I figured as much. What's your name, little one?
Pauline.
Okay, it is Pauline. I'm good. Your powerful voice, you make quite a splash, and I'm just bobbing along.
That's nice of you to say.
So she's voice acted. We'll dive deeper all the way to the planet core.
Wait. What? But I want to go back to the surface. If we go deeper underground, we'll never get home.
The way she talks is kind of bothering me a little bit. Not sure. So he's gonna drop some knowledge. We who lived in the underground world have passed down a certain legend. Those who reach the planet core will earn their greatest wish and more. Is it like just a giant barrel at the center of the core that shoots us back out? Eat some bananas? Want to way back to the surface? The planet core will surely make your wishes come true.
My greatest wish will come true?
DK is gonna just choose the bananas over getting out of here, and we're gonna be stuck forever.
Go then, don't we?
The Kong Bananza I just taught you should make for a smooth sailing. But you'll hit stormy seas sooner or later, no doubt about it. Word has it that not so friendly folks are headed to the planet core too, so stay sharp down there. Cast off, make your wishes come true, just head through the door there.
Thank you, I don't know, DK. I'm scared.
DK64 was way better than this? I've never played DK64. I didn't have an N64, so there are a lot of N64 titles that I have not played. I think I've only played Super Mario 64 and Zelda 64. Zelda 64. Ocarina of Time, because there is technically Majora's Mask, which we have not played. I'm trying to think if there's any other N64 titles. I think I've experienced a little bit of like the James Bond game from there, and maybe Perfect Dark and stuff from a friend, but I didn't own one, so there's a lot of stuff that I have not played. I think the only Donkey Kong game that I've played is Country prior to this. The president will be most intrigued. So it seems like we've gotten a decent amount of bananas, but there's also just... Yeah, we got half of the bananas here. But I've yet to see anything other than upgrades. Ooh, a rainbow. I don't know what it is. My mom has been taking pictures of rainbows and sending it to the family group chat lately. And it's like, Mom, we've seen rainbows. Like, it's not anything that crazy. But he's like, they're so clear. I'm like, okay.
Yes.
It's like it wasn't even a double rainbow. And then there was a double rainbow like a day or two later. It's like, well, okay, that's at least something here. I'm allowed to have some judgment, okay? I feel like, what, so we can hold it? I want to toss it at that. I don't know why that took so much to destroy, but we'll take it. I don't know, I guess I should just explore around a little bit. I guess, I mean, Collect bananas. Water beats rock. Okay, it says destroy the. They're called peekaboo points. I mean, I guess just walk up and punch the crap out of them, right? Where's the last one? Show yourself! Hiding, coward! Coward! Okay, so if instead of rock, paper, scissors, we've got what? Rock, water... Water beats rock. You need something that...
No way!
Rock beats... lightning? Rock, light... Water, rock, lightning? Rock, water, lightning? Right, lightning beats water, water beats rock, rock beats lightning. I think that could work.
Wow!
I can make your hands slap. I think that's how that song goes. Pretty sure. Don't need so many of these guys. Go away. I don't know, the spin jump was cooler in theory. It feels like a waste of skill points at the moment. Okay, so we did this before. I will say the game is very respawn happy. In the sense that, like, you don't have to go very far before the game, like, respawns assets. Obstacles that you've cleared already. There's a little extra concrete. I'm curious. Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. Wasted apple juice. There's a thing up top there, but I don't know what that's all about. Just like Pokemon. Pokemon has like way more tight balances and stuff. It used to be simple, right? It used to be just like 5, I think. Right, it used to be, what, fire, water, was it leaf? I don't know exactly what it was called. But then you had, what, there was like psychic, something else. Those were like kind of the two. Basic concept is you have 3 that have strength and weakness against each other, and then you kind of have like a light and dark that are neutral to the others and strong and weak against each other. Grass, bug, rock, ground, water, ice. I haven't had water ice in a minute. Oh! So that's how that works. Okay. Okay, so where the rhino was early... Oh, that fades quickly, got it. But where the rhino was early, you throw rocks at that to get across. Okay. And then there's that up there, which I don't... Oh, but you know what? That's the place. Okay, hold on. That's where the rhino was. Oh,
Something's there.
since we're here, let's go climbing. I want to proceed forward, but I have discovered solution. What up, monkey? Cranky Kong! Hey. Listen up. Listen good. It'll serve you well to hear this. I left all the comforts of our island to hop on Rambi and chase after the fiend behind these banana thefts. Now I'm stuck digging after him too. And let me tell you, they make these levels too darn deep nowadays. But I won't let a banana thief get away unpunished. I know exactly who done it, and someone has to stop him. Talking about cleaning your ears, chasing down the bandit behind all the banana burgers. Maybe old, but I'm apparently never done doing your job. Ron Cook, how does a fool like that command any respect? In my day, rivals had charisma, even in overalls. Anyway, I'm poop lecturing is tiresome work. Look at the chat, even if it felt like I was talking to a brick wall. Banana? Nice. Kong Bananza skills are now available. Okay, boost charge punch during Kong transformation, fast charge. That's actually a decent amount quicker. That's 30% longer. Melon juice. Juice time 2 drum beat. I feel like we're gonna have to have this, right? The jump shot. I'm just gonna take it. I'm also gonna take this fast charge. For once we're in it, then we can kind of maximize our time a little bit. Okay, I was gonna say, I saw the thing. So those anomical whatever, those are the red circles. More combinations, I guess. Fairy added later. I haven't played since 2013. Games that have released since. Yeah, this is a lot of work for bananas. I haven't played a Pokemon game since Pokemon Black, I think, on the DS. Well, that's a game that I actually have not beaten. Now, if we're going back to that conversation. I believe I've beaten every other Pokemon that I've played, but I have not. Is there a way to dive under the water? Okay, that's how you do that. Gotta do a dive bomb. Alright. But yeah, I haven't played a Pokemon since that. I played a ton when I was younger. Like, I had Yellow, Blue, Silver, Gold, Crystal, Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire, and Leaf Green. But I think it was because Pokemon Black, I think I probably got that while I was in high school. I know that there was a point in time in high school that I went back and replayed Pokemon Yellow. The whole reason I replayed Yellow was because I had Yellow when I was a kid. I think that was my first one, and I had a save going on it. I remember having some, I don't know, being proud I had some level 80 something Raichu, was at the Elite Four, you know, all this stuff. And my mom made me let my sister play. She's like, she just let her play. She just won't save it. Guess who saved over my save file? I was none too happy about it. So I made it my goal in high school to go back and relive that too a bit. I actually don't think I ever went back and like fully beat it. Maybe I did. I don't know. I got pretty far. I may have beaten it. But it's funny because like I played Pokemon when I was a kid, so like understanding type concepts and stuff, it was more like you would just take your main Pokemon, they would be your workhorse, and then you would use your other Pokemon to, you know, to be the skill guys. Did not have much for team balance and all of that. Sublayer 102. Deeper and deeper down we go.
Bananas, DK.
Just one-man army the game. I mean, that's what the Pokemon Gold speed. I mean, I think that's how speedruns are in general, but that's definitely what the Pokemon Gold speedrun was when we were doing that. Get yourself a Nidoran and ride that thing to the end of time. Oh, I gotta Bananza this. Does it take you in Bonanza mode? It must, right? Pop the 5 balloons. You have a balloon? I must have it. Oh, is this like unlimited time? This is unlimited Bonanza time. Yeah, honestly, I just thought that Bonanza was just kind of going with the banana puns. I really wasn't anticipating a musical Bonanza being a big thing here. Not anticipating it being like a main point. I shouldn't be able to break that wall, right? You can't climb these, so I guess break walls until we find what we're looking for. I've destroyed a lot of stuff, but I still do not have all of the balloons. Top 5 balloons. I think I have 4, but to be completely honest, I don't think the game has told me. Should I be climbing? Is there a rooftop balloon? There's a banana up here. Oh, I didn't see the banana. Old Pokemon game speedruns are so RNG heavy. Aren't they all RNG heavy though? Like, not just... Surely it's not just the old ones, right? I can't imagine that it's only old ones. I feel like RNG is just kind of baked into I feel like it's baked into every Pokemon game. There it is, hiding down below. But there's a third banana. So maybe it's hiding somewhere down beneath here. So far, it's not very promising. Yeah, I mean, the old ones at least had the... I know that there was a lot of RNG in terms of, like, moves. Right, like, I know that moves could just miss and such. I feel like there's something that I need to be looking for. We went up top and got a banana. Nothing's taking me lower other than that spinning spot we were at. I think I'm just destroying things at the moment for the sake of it. I'll have to do some closer inspecting here. Banking on some crit or not getting crit. Well, some of it too is like there's stuff too with like you, in certain situations it's like you need the crit for like optimal thing because it removes like an attack you need to do, but sometimes you don't want to crit because the crit animation is slower. And you're like running around in like red bar. Yeah, we'll take one upgrade of health just because. But you're running around at like absolute minimum health because it speeds up animations and stuff. I can climb this. That takes me to here. Ah, okay, there it is. Don't know if it's on your end, but the stream bitrate doesn't seem to like me going ham on breaking stones. I'm not dropping any frames. I mean, it could very well be just like, yeah, what the game can render, or like what OBS can capture with that bitrate. Do I have? Yeah. Very pixelated. I'm not entirely surprised by that. Like, at the end of the day, 6K bitrate can only take you so far. But it also, I think it gets a little bit like that on my end, too. But there's just a lot going on. I have it on, like, the slower... I mean, I think it's on like a slow. I don't know. I haven't had to mess with those sorts of settings in such a long time.
Yes.
So who knows? I mean, as long as everything else looks fine, you know, it is what it is. I don't want to destroy what I'm standing on. I don't know what the best way is to handle those guys other than just like spamming the attack. Hey, I'm trying to throw stuff. gotta hit a few of these, I guess. Well, the thing that stinks is you keep grabbing the rock from below you, and then your position changes. How many do I have to throw? So I don't have the explosive rock. This seems to be more tedious than it should be. Because do I have to like hit the rock behind it? Is that? Because now I'm getting a stack of stones sitting in front. Surely this could be done in a better way. There's no way I'm doing this right. Think I get a steam machine or deck when you go to Sam, but I had it on my wish list. I kept thinking about with like paternity leave and stuff. I was like, you know, maybe I'll get a Steam Deck when they come back in stock. And those prices came out, and I was like, I don't think I'm ever getting a Steam Deck unless the prices come back down in the future. And like, who knows if the prices will come back down in the future? Like, Steam is a company where I think that maybe they would actually react to the market. Most companies like Xbox, I don't expect their prices to come down even if memory gets super cheap. Again, I mean, I could be wrong. You know, I'd love for a big company like that to prove me wrong with those sorts of things. So we settled on Switch 2 because the prices haven't gone up yet. They announced it, and there's Nintendo exclusives and stuff that we play. I mean, obviously I don't get the benefit of being able to play my Steam library and such on it, but... Come back to me right now.
No way, you're the worst.
I'm the mighty Void King. You call me Mr. President. May I remind you, you are speaking to the president of Void Company, only the most powerful mining organization on the planet. The president has launched a bold new extraction venture. Our destination is the planet core. Is that a banana phone?
Planet core? But no. I'm going with DK.
PS5 Pro is 900. Not worth it. Especially with everything that they've got going on with the end of disc production and becoming a retail monopoly with digital control to delete your stuff at any point in time. Grumpy, bring the brat to me. You got it, boss. $900 to run GTA 6 in 30 FPS. There's not even guaranteed that GTA 6 is going to live up to the hype. That's the thing, too. Pika Bruiser, Voidco. Okay. Let's say I need explosive stuff for the concrete. Or I guess not even. Well, no, I guess it would be for the That's when you gotta try and hit them. See, but I guess the thing is, does it turn into... No, it doesn't. So there was just that singular... Or there were, what, 2 of them, I guess, technically? 2 explodey guys. I don't know, how are we gonna... Oh, right. Forgot that we're supposed to just turn into this and beat the absolute crap out of things. Like I tell my wife, when there's a new mechanic, that's what the game wants you to use. Completely forgot that they gave me a new mechanic. That's what I'm supposed to do. GTA 5, but it's gonna be a success even if it doesn't live up to the hype. Bias since they killed your Midnight Club. Man, I didn't play the other Midnight Clubs, but I have such fond... I mean, we've talked about it before. I have such fond memories of Midnight Club 3 Double Edition. I had so much fun with that game. Yeah, I don't know how it would be going back and trying to play it, or even how I would feel with the remaster. Like, I'm sure there's just a lot of nostalgia there. But I had so much fun with that game.
I can't believe I can't.
Alright, so some of the same things. Sonar range during a Bonanza is new. I don't think I care, though, right now. I mean, I guess we can upgrade this. Why not? Upgrade the stuff that we have, since we're already wearing it. And the new stuff doesn't ultimately matter. I don't think. Grumpy Kong, you beat my best work. Can't believe it. The boss gave me direct orders to capture you, so I'll finish the job next time. Bet on it. Alright. What are you? Lil Elevator. An elevator. Loving an elevator. I'm talking about, say you're good at singing. You don't do this, but me and my siblings would love to help you two get around. Any important spot you've already visited in an entire layer. Take you to the other layers. Mom gets worried if we wander too far. So open the map. Pick where you want. Okay, so they're the physical amalgamations of the fast travel system. Got it. This is actually just framped. Now, where's his evil brother? I need somebody to make me the Dark Lord. Can there remain nostalgia for you since you enjoy more sim stuff now? But had a lot of fun with those more arcade games back then. Yeah, I think that's probably where it would fit for me. Like, I haven't played like Need for Speed stuff. I mean, we did Need for Speed Underground a little bit on that 24-hour stream like 9 years ago or whatever it was. But oh.
This bottle is incredible!
So there's a long way down, but it also looks like there are...
You know, this should be scary, but I feel safe.
What's... the... braking, is that just to get stuff like that on the way down? I don't know, it felt like there were gonna be... I thought there were maybe gonna be like a side, you know, kind of like an Elden Ring type thing. You're in a giant tunnel and all of a sudden on the one wall there's an opening and you go in there. That's kind of what I thought it was going for. We've reached sub-layer 200. See, but nothing's been gated yet by, like, you must have this many bananas. That sucker was worth a lot of bananas. So I did the marketing for sharing games on disc for PS4 and Xbox One was going to be more digital. Well, did you see the... I forget who did the parody, but it was like how to share games on PS6. And they were just like, you don't. But it was like in the style of the original PlayStation ad. They're telling me to get this. They're actually, they have suggestions. But to be fair, that was actually the one that I was thinking about getting anyway. Because now we can get it longer and the power punch is quicker. I think between those two things, definitely makes the Bananza stuff more efficient. What is this thing that I'm chasing? Or do I have to... Okay, so he's just showing me where to go. Fractone. Yeah, I mean, the giant amount of plant destruction has been very fun. And I'm sure there's somebody out there who's destroyed, like, as much of the world as you possibly can. This guy. It may look calm, but there's plenty of fun to be had if you explore. Not sure where to go. Start at a high up spot. Look for a well-worn walking trail to follow. Okay. There's 35 down the hilltop layer. We got 27 of 43 in the lagoon layer. Which I still don't understand. $31 out of what I'm assuming is the 81 total. I just don't understand because it says 43 and then it counts up to 55. And this says 1 of 35 and has 38. So I don't know if there's some, like, if there is some requirement and there are just a couple of extras on each. We have destroyed a lot of stuff. Apparently you get bonus money for getting to 10,000, 50,000, and 100,000. Oh, and it's like per level that you're on. Okay. It doesn't ultimately matter too much with that. Devs need to start compressing again. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see what happens with all of this. You know, as far as the disc situation goes. I mean, it sounds like Sony is not backing down on it, but Microsoft has big opportunity here. They have a big opportunity here to really stick it to them and win people over. I mean, they obviously have to clean up stuff on, like, interface and, yeah, they need to incentivize some more, you know, get better with the games, which maybe by having the studios not underneath them, maybe they will achieve that goal. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I have the Bananza that. My first fail. GPU and RAM they bought up is for AI and not Xbox. Well, yeah, I mean, that's... That's not surprising to me. Not really the type of thing that I would expect to be getting Microsoft's investment. But they're making a lot of changes though, so I mean only time will tell here. Only time will tell what's gonna happen. So that's a clothing shop, but what are you? Welcome to Chip Exchange. Trade you a banana for 10 chips. Okay. There's a handy food behind. Okay, well, it's finally something to purchase. Easy banana. So those are chips. I mean, we may as well buy as many as we can, right? I mean, I don't see a reason to hold on to them. Or is this like, hold on. How does this come up in the Hilltop layer? The Hilltop Chip Exchange is just one. Okay, I'm not gonna just keep... I bought 2. That's gonna be more for, like, skill. You can buy red balloons, apple juice, melon juice. Location of 1 hidden gem and a hidden fossil. Okay. So no thanks. But I guess it's that, like, the map. I guess it's like the maps, like the random treasure chests that spawn. You'll have the maps for that that'll show you the location of one thing. And that's how you help find ones that you haven't discovered on your own. And loud and clear, what power you must have? Let me show you my power. Okay. I'm mother to the smaller eels. In fact, my little elevators are big fans of yours. Lily can teleport you to different spots in the same layer. I can take you to entirely different layers. Okay, so if we wanted to go back up, the big eel is how we are going to do that. Okay. Cool. Let's grab this fossil.
That's nice.
We'll ring this, make sure that we're nice and saved, and I think we'll put a pause on it from there. Susan Post got high on COVID money, expanded too much. Well, they expanded too much, and then ironically, COVID also delayed everything. And like some of those things took forever, and they fell behind. It created a whole big mess. And there was the whole boom with gaming and Twitch because everybody was home and playing, and then everybody went back to their normal lives. And yeah, I mean, you can definitely see it in like the way that you see it firsthand in the Twitch ecosystem. Just more people started streaming, less people are, but people have gone back. They do things outside of the house. They're not on Twitch all day. Oh, there's a co-op mode? Interesting. How do you... Do you just quit out by closing the game? Is that how this works? This seems like a really... That seems like a really weird methodology, but I guess it is. Save data. Save. That's not confusing at all. We're gonna make sure that this is saved. We're gonna erase the original file from when because the game, like when I loaded into it, it immediately went into a cutscene. I was like, I'm just trying to like see what it looks like, man. So return to title is under save data. Okay, Nintendo. Not the most user-friendly and not the most straightforward, but I guess it is what it is. Alright. I think we're gonna call it there for tonight. So appreciate you guys hanging out. I think we'll pick this back up tomorrow. I've been enjoying it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hope you guys have had a good time with it as well. Yeah, we're gonna keep working on this. We're gonna keep playing golf, and we'll just kind of take things from there. I think maybe we'll finally dive into Lies of P next, and we'll kind of figure things out. As we know about Duskbloods, now that I have a Switch 2, when Duskbloods comes around, definitely gonna be hopping into that. Love me some FromSoft stuff, but yeah, we'll